This is a yellow birch tree, and you can see how the bark is kind of rough like this. Almost the same as what you would see a paper birch peeling chunks back, but if you just take one little piece, peel it just a little bit, you can see how it's that tannish yellow color. Let me see, I'm not hurting the tree doing this little piece here, okay? But you see how it's not white, definitely not white, and it's not that goldeny brown color like the inside of a paper birch. This is rough but yellow birch. Last year I tried making my pain relief oil with yellow birch instead of just black birch to try it out, and the yellow birch, it did technically work, but it was lacking for sure. The black birch, the Betula lenta species, was much, much stronger. So this tree right here, this is a pretty big one. This is not one that I would harvest off of, but this is a good way for me to show you the darker gray with the whiter spots. This is one of the black birch trees that I usually would harvest from. Now there's lichen on it, which is fine. You could always scrub that off, but you don't ever, ever, ever harvest bark from the trunk of a tree. You always want to harvest from the branches, or unless it's a tree that has fallen down completely or was cut down. Like if you take a chunk off of this right here, this is going to hurt or possibly kill the tree. You could girdle it. This is another black birch, and you see how there's this little stem of a sapling basically growing out of it. What I did is I asked permission if I could cut this down. I always touch the tree and I talk with it for a minute, and then I say, would you mind if I took this branch, for medicine making purposes? And usually I get a yes, okay? I have some lessons about talking with trees, but what I will do is cut it right down here. Come on. If you ever have any wonder, just to make sure, you want to sniff that, and it better smell minty or kind of like wintergreen, because that wintergreeny smell is the smell of birch. I will also just take my knife and scratch the bark just to give it a scratch and sniff kind of thing. Make sure you've got the right tree. But this is one branch, and I'm going to collect a whole bunch more. So that's my harvest right there. Takes a while, but it's worth every minute.